Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m nwoke kene nwaanyị wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. A sị m mmiri atana ma azụ anwụna nke onye chụrụ ya zere. Anyị abịago ka anyị gbasa ozi ọma Chineke, ozi ọma nnwere onwe, ozi ọma restoration of Biafra. Ka anyị kwuo eziokwu, ka anyị mara that na ka mba ụwa mahụrụ na anyị abịaghị ụwa anụ igwu egwu. Ashimotok na ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta wee sị ebe ọ bụla ị nọ na-ege m n'ụbọchị nke tata, a sị m ya maalụ gị mma. Onye nna n'onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 na Biafra land. And isiokwu m n'ụbọchị nke tata o nwere ese nnajụ who will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kedu onye ga-efree Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's like the question a na-ajụ who will bathe the cat. Karago de ekenekwa m gị Ike ndewo. Now that question, who will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ama m na a lot of people ajụgo that question. A lot of these things na-abịa in your mind. Mana before anyị ga-aba na who will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, first of all, before that anyị ga-aza that question, achọrọ m ịjụ gịnị ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na fight for? What is he fighting? Gịnị ka ọ na-azọ? Because before you na-achị free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you can't be shouting free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without ịma ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-azọ. You can't be shouting free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without looking for a solution or knowing the reason why he has been kidnapped or why he has been arrested or why he is being detained. A man on us, let's free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just like that. Things are not done like that. Now, before I ga free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, kedu ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-azọ? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-azọ for the freedom of the indigenous people of Biafra. And when you ask yourself, who are these indigenous people of Biafra? We have two types of IPOB. One is you are an IPOB by birth. Two, there are people who are the IPOB freedom fighters. And when you hear IPOB freedom fighters under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these are the freedom fighters. Every IPOB is not a freedom fighter. Those who volunteer themselves to die, those who volunteer themselves to suffer, those who volunteer themselves to fight, those who are contributing their money, those who are bringing out their times, those who are making a sacrifice to make sure that those other people are free to have our own land, a place where we can call our home. It's like when somebody will ask you, what have your ancestors give to you? Of course, your ancestors find a land and they fought for that land. They pass through some stages, some obstacles. They conquer some people to make sure that they preserve that land. A place, for example, I am from Ayamelum Omo. Somebody fought for that Omo to become Omo, and I become an Omo because Enwelonya fighting for it. Then I have a land, I have a place to call my own. That is why I have a town, I have a village, I have a place where I came from. That means somebody fought for it, and that gives me no matter how I travel, I will one day I will remember I come from so place that I have to go back. When I give birth, I will tell you that my son, my child, my children, this is where you come from, this is your land. And somebody fought for that land. That is one of the things our ancestors left for us. or for Kanda sister. Now, I know now this contraption upon Nigeria. Somebody is fighting for us to have our own freedom, where a freedom of speech will be, will be, where everything, where you can have Itia cannot be. I am a proudly Biafran. I have a country of my own. I am a citizen of this country, and I am proudly from this country. Now, if your country treats me the way I don't like, I have a country where I can report how you treat me, and my country will intervene. I will be traveling with proudness, with buga, with something in me, with ineko, because you know there is a government for you. You know there is people that will speak for you. You know there is a place you come from. These are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. A country where you will have a constant electricity. A country where education will not be according to the level of your richness for you to have a good education. No. A country where every person, big, rich, small, and poor, will have access to the best university, will have access to the best education schools, because your brain carried you to that level. You will be able to access any kind of education you wanted in this your life, and nobody will intimidate you. A place whereby somebody will threaten you, you will pick up your phone and call police. In your own house, within 30 minutes, they will be there, and the issue will be resolved, regardless of the person's position or the rich. A country where your woman, your wife will get pregnant, the government will call you, say, take this money for adding a soul, a number to our country. Take this money. This is for you not to, in fact, you have contributed for the growth. You will not be thinking about the money to take your wife to hospital. You will not be thinking about all these things. You will not be thinking about, if my wife is to be delivered through operation, how will I afford those money? You will not think about these things, because the government will be in charge. These are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, and that are the reasons why he was kept in DSS dungeon for going to 3 years. Now, you need a country where you will have the right of association, where you will have an access to your natural resources. A country where once accidents happen, what you need to do is to pick your phone and call social number, and immediately the helicopter will fly there, or the ambulance will come there. They will rush the person to hospital without waiting for police report, without waiting for anything. The person will be treated immediately, life first. These are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, and these are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the reasons Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Now, the question, let us come back to the question. Who will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I want to bring the video of what happened in the Supreme Court, so that we will now be analyzing the video. And I know what the people Nji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kemalu, who is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? To me, Fulani is no longer holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To me, Fulani has no hand in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detain. Fulani don't have hand in Biafran agitation. The British don't have hand in what is playing out now. The Americans and the Westerners don't have hand in what is happening to the Biafrans and the Ndibo, to be precisely, because the people who supposed to fight are not yet seeing the reasons why they need to fight. I asked myself this question yesterday, and I asked this question. I asked yesterday. Na the spirit, the things men are Supreme Court on Friday cannot make Ndibo to come together. Men na Supreme Court, na injustice method of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot unite Ndibo together, cannot bring any person or the Ndibo together to form a very formidable force in in confronting the enemies, what else can unite the Igbos? Gịnị ọzọ nwere ike unite ndị be anyị? Let me bring the video so that we will understand where I am heading to. I need to just give me a minute because a lot of things naga wrong, and we cannot keep quiet and fold our hands and watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu die in DSS dungeon or be suffering alone. Enebebulu ozu onye ọzọ ọ dịka ebuku nkwụ, mana mgbe ebulu ozu onye nke gị ọ dịka ka ụwa niile dị atinye ọnụ, ọ dịka ka mmadụ niile ka si n'ụba ọgụ. Ifu that na that calm, let's calm. Ifu that you will not see any reason to preach calmness. You will not see onye ọbụla na-ekwu maka calmness to you. Ifu onye as your real enemy. I am AP Eziokwu bụ ndụ is totally disappointed over the kind of calmness ndị n'ala Igbo after the judgment of Supreme Court on the 15th day of December 2023. Up till now, everybody go to church today. And na-akwa aka n'ụlọ ụka, anyị na-eto nothing n'ụlọ ụka, onye ọbụla share rice, as if that the judgment on Friday was just an ordinary criminal or just an ordinary person that just pass that judgment. To be honest with you, I am AP. I was ashamed of myself and ashamed of every Igbo man. I am very ashamed. The fight is no longer on IPOB shoulder. If we truly love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just for IPOB. The question now is, the non-IPOB, what are you people doing? Everybody claim to be an IPOB, but you join a Kashiga, I am a Biafran. You as a Biafran, what are you doing? I know nature. Nothing they happen. I am totally disappointed, I must tell you the truth. And I think the hour has come when we need to tell ourselves the truth. The hour has come when we need to tell ourselves the truth. Where is the video of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor statement in court? I need that video. I thought I have it in this laptop. I believe I have it. I believe I have it. I believe I have it, but let me keep trying. Eze ebube bunyenu m uche ka m bute ike ka obodo kwelu na ọ na-eme m. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, but this video knows. I'm with this video. Let me continue checking. Anyị nọ na-echeki ya, anyị nọlụ bụ onye pụta okwugide okwu. I continue with aka, to be honest with you, nkwuchikwu maka Biafra. Only high nọlụ bụ ịdị na-ekwu okwu all the time, talking without any action. Then the man high na-emebe igu ego na we have not started. If we want to start, we need to start. I try bido ka ibido because too much of talk adịlọ mma, to be honest with you. Too much of talking adịghọ mma. to be honest. Anye kugo kukufe. Anye kweshigi kweshi because a lot of anye kugo too much. To be honest. High question on abolozi in terms of talking. And a question is in a car now. And a question in a car, ewe, made this, ewe, made that. The question you gonna join Gibu, Guinea Jimas in Nnamdi Kanu, what is holding Maz in Nnamdi Kanu? I know check and also their rise, yeah. Being taught or release, airline Maz in Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God I have seen the video. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom
has gone for search in the premises. So, and without search warrant. The court said, though the act of going into a premises to conduct search is condemnable and not allowed by law, but the fact that there are injectable materials found because of that search, that illegality will not affect those materials to determine the cost of the search. The security agents has gone for search in the premises. So, and without search warrant. The court said, though the act of going into a premises to conduct search is condemnable and not allowed by law, but the fact that there are injectable materials found because of that search, that illegality will not affect those materials to determine the cost of the search. So what the court, that's what the narrative becomes, or kind of analogy the court drawn at the point he was so the court said, no, the manner in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria is illegal.
Now, underline that word. The Supreme Court said that the manner and the procedures, the process the Nigerian government used to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. Do you understand it? Now, the court acknowledged that it's illegal, that you don't do that according to the law. The question I want to ask the Supreme Court now is, now that you know it is illegal, what sanction did you give to Nigeria government? What is the penalty? What is the because when somebody break the law, there is something. There is something wrong somewhere. Now, the reason that the court did not free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here, they don't have anything to say, is because Ndị Igbo did not demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Igbo, the Biafrans, did not call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you expect the court to just give you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when you fold your hands and fold your leg? Do you expect the court to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when you did not apply any action? Do you want to referendum when you are not doing anything? Oh, you want the Supreme Court to say, oh, because of Mazi Achebe Paul is broadcasting every day, oh yeah, let's give him Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The answer is no. The court acknowledged that this man is due to be released, but his people are not willing to release him. We can't fight the fight of his people. Since his people don't know what to do to release this man, then who are we not to hold him? That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still suffering. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering alone. The court is not telling you that the people are not demanding. The people are busy promoting peace. Let there be peace. Let us live in harmony with Fulani. Let us live in harmony with Yoruba. Let us live in harmony. The world want to say something. When you are talking like this, the people will take you for granted. Kedu ka onye ji ndị onye ji ebe ji onye dịka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọ bụla ikwu maka peace and the nonsense talk ka anyị ga na-ege ntị all the time. The court enega anya for that a lot of talking is going on. There is no anyone back up with any action. A lot of empty threats have been made, and none of these threats have been carried out. The court Eneganya, there is no people coming for him. The court Eneganya, for that the only people that are speaking are the poor people like us. The men that matters in Alibo have kept quiet. Then it's in a court now. The Fulanis are they will now free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to you, so that you will not know the value of what you are into, so that you don't know, so that you will continue behaving as a mugu you are. Don't you know that if you put up a fight, when you are fighting your enemy will be afraid of your actions. That is why too much of praise Adiloma. You check here some of my video that at times is good to tell people tell people the truth. One people who will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A Fulani man will give you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or Yoruba man. Very soon, in many aspects, can be Tinubu nonu. Tinubu have not done anything against Ndibo. The people in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the Igbos, the Biafrans. And the question is, now, since the court ruling against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since after coming out to tell you that the procedures used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the processes they used to brought him is illegal and is unacceptable, have Ndibo taken it upon themselves? Ekwechi kenwo no ka kwechiri mepeta atabia na akwa aka mama derigo Chineke mama derigo na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na prison mama derigo na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na prison ekene derigo na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na nwu ina akodi aka share rights tanu oko on Monday Tuesday now everybody carry on. You start believing your business. That is why this Biafra of Ainonimie, not Katana John. Is it only us that are good to pass through this pain? The people Aina Bachitelog, is there no any sacrifice they will make? Every blessed day, I know insecurity. What is insecurity? Now, Kaina Gekwanunti couldn't now watch.
Uncle Shra, but that will not affect the fact that Nigeria law has to take its place. What does it mean by Nigeria law taking its place? That since it's already in Nigeria, that it must go back to the Federal High Court to face the trial. That's some of what happened today. So, of course, you are aware that the federal government has before now 515 count charge, which you are updated.
Now, according to our barrister, us that the court rule that he have to go back to his trial because actually to be honest, with all due respect, sir, which case were we facing in the federal high court? Trial Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no cancel stroke out 8 count charges. Is that not trial? Because some certainty, to be honest, at this point, I want to know something. The case, the process, at the time I strike out 8 count charges, is that not trial? Now, the reason you court of appeal, because if that is not trial, the ground, the judge Bintan Nyako hold stroke out that very trial, because we need to start asking everybody question now, so that Kaina my high on email. Because there is a lot of questions. Because for me, those that know me, I have said it. The era I will defend any person blindly have come and gone. I, MAP, will not defend any person again unless I know everything you are doing. If I don't know, I will leave you to your fight. Now, the question is, he should go back to, or is it to restart the trial that have been before, or is there any new trial? On well another trial, if for the reason you ask, you know who will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nke bụ eziokwu na-ekwesị by this time ka ọ bụrụ na ala Igbo adịgo total shutdown. Ekwesị by this time ka ọ bụrụ na ala Igbo niile, all the Biafra land, the whole state adịgo total shutdown. And the ala Igbo ga-emepe any day the free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is only when the politicians now anyị agba nkịtị. Wanda Karago said that a court of appeal case was to override the stalling tactics of Binta Nyako in the High Court, which we won. Good, that is the same thing, because the case was brought before Binta Nyako, and it is called trial case, because that charges is for you to come and answer, and the charges was 15 count charges. And the case was brought before Binta Nyako, which we won 8 against Binta Nyako out of 15. Then Binta Nyako said that 7, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we answer for 7. Then, if you don't agree, if the judgment you are not satisfied, that is why you have an appeal court. And the appeal court have discharged and tell you well, the 7 count charges. Now you don't need to go and refer us back again, because you can only refer people back. Well, like for example, the case of presidential election tribunal. Oblu Niji, the case got straight to the Supreme Court. They will now tell you, no, you go back to the beginning, go and start it from there. But in as far as you follow the procedure, you start from beginning. You need to. Now the question I draw our people now, gini ka ndị Igbo na-eme to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Kedu actions ndị Igbo take go, the Biafrans take go towards freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can somebody tell me this is what ndị Igbo have come together to do for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Kedu anyị megolo anyị ga-asị this is ọ bụrụ na inyela anyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ihe dị ọna na ọ ya akwụsị ime? That is action. That is, you people are more that no nwere onye eji, no nwere ndị na-agba mbọ ka free ya. Gịnị ka m ga-asị kịta that ịjụọ m now for the past 3 years or going to 3 years, what have the people eji onye isi ha, kedu ife ha na-eme? Anyị foduru aka fodu ọkpa na-eche court. Hey, spring enwe court of on the 6th of November anyị na-eje court. Onye ọbụla relax ya on the 16th of November. Oludada asizie gị na ọbụlugo on the 15th of December. Anya relax kwa. Anya relax ya. Na-agba egusi. On the 15th of December anyị na-eje na court. Ejula onwe gị, what are you doing to demand for the releasing of your leader? Now, gịnị ka anyị na-eme iji wee release our leader? And the case anyị na-eme iji wee restore Biafra? Onye eji bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Enwere onye Igbo ị ga-ajụ tata mgbe onye Igbo ọ sị gị na ọ chọrọ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụta, sọsọ ndị abụla ọnụ. Now the question now bụ ịchọ ka Mazi pụta. Now if that now this is a pure injustice, care your actions. Or how ga-anọrụ bụ olu achọ ime Anambra state election, Soludo eje Abuja or just a picture with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you I cover aka okwukwa no onye there. Then Patrick Ifanyoba apụta. I joined APC so that we will not go and fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is my senator. What is your senator doing? Is that what we will continue? So, now that now going back to the Federal High Court to be a journey of a day or a journey within 1 year. How many times I join in that case? How many times I can join me again? Delay tactics will now be overloaded. Some people are saying ESN should be out. ESN shouldn't be out. Can do action in a take on your own? Or be where there. Now again, one thing, in case some people, a lot of you will hate me for saying this truth. This is not the time of ESN. This is the time of the masses. Nnamdi Kanu fight for. This is the time of the masses. Ekweshi protest driven in many kandani wade. ESN we step in. Oburu nandani baba wa people egbe. That is when we tell you that the hour for ESN has come. In a time that Nebuko be love for Nnamdi Kanu, on your Zion ministry members, all of you should be on the street by tomorrow. All the whole adoration ground should be on the street tomorrow. Ebube Monson and Yoda, Ida Boski, Matthias Ezak and Yoda, on your Bonina, I put you on a street of Alibo tomorrow. Nobody will go anywhere. Motor will not come in, motor will not go out until we see the release of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No governor will intervene. No amount of speech they will give that will enter our ear. In a chibam namara for mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Iyen in a shigi DOS, ESN. Or an abati yen in an egbe. Is everything by shooting gun? Eh? Fear no wine, any more wine, but the reason side where this is. Onye joketa, as if we come out, they will kill us. As if that we did not come out and they are not killing us. We have not come out for the 1 year now. Are they not killing us in number? What will you answer? They are killing us. They are killing us. Why can't us do something? Do you know that a coward died many times before his time? Freedom, abulos also. Igbe. All Nandi Igbo for mazi Nnamdi Kanu nanya. The actions of the Igbo youth, they go see the political leaders that enough is enough. Must we die in begging or yenine kaina yona iyo? If governor, I totally condemn the Supreme Court of Nigeria for not releasing mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I wish they could release mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a Christmas gift. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu buzi mpiana kunyegi for your Christmas ni malife. Releasing mazi Nnamdi Kanu to us will be the best Christmas gift the government Tinubu will give to us Ndibo. I am ashamed to read such news as an Onyigbombo. That is a mockery. That is an insult. That is an evil. That is an abomination. In case you don't know. Manana bagima kwete. Onye kwanu bonye nka na-ekwu kwa Mazi Achebe Paul MAP. Onye monya. The worst part wukwa na ndị ebuzo le Mazi Achebe Paul wukwa ndị nọ na IPOB. Rapu onya ọkwa ma m ndị nke kpọ ma mkpọchagolu some of these people na-eme comedy gwa ha na onye nwere ọ bụ na IPOB. Now we be the inner cancus. Our pride. And once the governor could share the thing, if was here, Akobaka, and Akokada Keba, and Akokada Keba, I na Aquaka, Yelene Memnebano. That is a mom jijinshi on the banya or Iabusikwandi Buma. Nokata, Makachena, the Nokata, which am nashim Mujem test. Can Jem Maluma this Igwe Kokia can the question no this Igbo can see wepota. Because now no a reason no kamado. I am not a reason no kamado to be honest. That's when you actually or no from Achebum no January, but from now, it got very hard for me. If you are we be no, I na account. Also, go down no anywhere. Because I have seen a lot of things and I have learned a lot of things in these 2 years. Nnamdi Kanu, go to that Nandi Bonani. It really opened my eyes that it will be very hard for Ndi Igbo to come out. The only way you will know that Ndi Igbo are very serious is when they want to do something like an eye service, pretending to raise fund for one person. Okwa, the only one person, if all the rich men gonna ebuputego for that one person, like here they can mafia, but they can never do somebody to do something to have a good result. Gini na abụ ndị Igbo eju n'ụzọ, the whole Anambra state agụ n'ụlọ, the whole Imo state agụ n'ụlọ, Ebonyi state agụ n'ụlọ, Delta agụ n'ụlọ, Enugu agụ n'ụlọ, Abia agụ n'ụlọ. Ndị be anyị ameni ka a ga-agbagbu anyị wee nweta ife anyị chọọ. How many? Kedu one ka e ga-egbu? Ke ụdị kind coward ndị be anyị bugolo ife a? I condemn one niye me masị na mka na ọdịlọ mma. I condemn che ibakwa ime ụlọ. No action. Then what make you think that they will not continue doing it? Gini na-eme gị iche that na ha ma mebe that thing continue? Ọ na m nọ kịta mbịa mkpuo nwa gị ụla wee mapịa anya akụ ntị. Mmapịa anya akụ ntị ngị nwa bụ nna pụta ịbịara ochie m ezigbo warning, ịbịara ọba m ọgụ ị nọrọ na be gị si aka ntị anaghị ịma nwa m ọ dịlakwa mma. Aka ntị anaghị ịma nwa m ọ dịlakwa mma. Mana ya dịbalụ Chukwu nna m ka ị na echi niile nchọ ikpu nwa gị aka ntị again. Ọ bụrụ na ebe a ka m mara ya, m ga-ewegotezi aka n'ofu anya wee kpuo onye anya again, i wee bịakwa again. Aka ntị na-ama nwa m alaikilekwa m ya. Aka ntị na-ama nwa m ọ dịlọkwa mma. Imeni na-ebelu m akwa ịmasị na nwa m aka ntị nna ka ị na. Automatically amalụgo m na onwere ife pasta na ife ị ga na-eme bụ ịmasị na nwa m aka ntị. Mgbe niile nwa gị zuzuru bịa n'akụkụ m mkpuchie ya ntị. Mfuzi chance egbu onye because I know you have nothing to offer. Mana the first time mkpu nwa gị ahụ aka ntị iwe si na be gị bịa wee nụrụ ọnụomia na jaw here ye gụa ofu eze adapụ m n'ọnụ. Ejibe gị eneji gị ihe aba na-aba ejibego mụ na gị. Ihe ga-emezi wu peace. Echi niile nwa gị ama ihe gị ihe ga-eme bụ mbịa report to you na nwa gị ebidogokwa chikwa nwa gị warning. Ịma the reason amalụgo m na ntie nwa gị ahụ ihe na ị ga-ebu ọgụ bịa that na nwa gị ahụ enwego angel nne protect here, and that angel ablo spirit, you are the guiding angel, you are the angel of the protecting angel. Ngiwa bụ the angel nne protect nwa gị ongiwa ga anụ nwa gị ahụ ọgụ. That is when your child will have respect while moving. The reason eji akụmahazi Nnamdi Kanu ya gwai akwọnya this side is because nobody is there to defend him. Is because mazi Nnamdi Kanu enwelbeghị men. Is because akụjigo ndị kwesịrị ikwulu mazi Nnamdi Kanu ngụlọ. Is because ndị Igbo alago n'iyi. Is because we kake ha ga-ekwu. Who are we? Onye ka anyị bụ? Who do we present? Onye anyị nọ kịta bụ this 1 week ka ọ ga-epe onye ọbụla. Believe you me, ọ bụrụ na ime anything within this 1 week, when the spirit calm down, if you start doing something, people will blame you. After this period, now, all the onye ọbụla n'obi, ọ bụrụ na o nwere ife anyị mee this week, nwanna anything if you don't ime next week, people will blame you and you must be wrong. That is why an action need an action to match it, shoulder by shoulder, one after the other. That is, you confront it at the heart. There are people on the nobi, you join any action put on now. But after this week, those people will lose that appetite, they will lose that morale to join you. At that point, you will not do it alone. And when you do it alone, you will not get the right result. When you take it immediately, The question now is, who is going to move the motion? Who is going to lead it? Who is going to give order? At this place, can about the leadership of IPOB. Unu bakwa nkịtị unu sokwa na contribute to the downfall of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At this juncture, the Directorate of State, if this week pass and nothing happen, no order, no action, your people are contributing to the downfall of IPOB. MAP because IPOB alone cannot fight this fight. There is every opportunity you need to draw people would like something. Everything ablo rolling ESN. No. Capitalize on this. No order. Allow Biafrans to carry it out. I am not giving you order, but I am because Omuabu MAP Ezoku Bundo one in Biafra land. If people are afraid to say it, I will say it. Anime kubeku ojilom nono obiam nuche nkwo ya nono. At this junction, Kia Ikwechiri take every means. The legal team have fight their battles and they have won it. Ekwechika the pressure did there because the obedient when you example. Had it been that the obedient movement roll out in mass the same time the INEC cheated on them and every people saw the cheating and there is this action that followed it. If the court will not have that morale to continue judging. They will say, oh, there is a fire on the mountain. If we add injury, if we add salt to this injury, it will hit more. There will be a correction of that mistake. But the moment they see that everything ended on social media, everybody entered inside, and the people mistakenly came out to say, let there be peace. Boom! She said, go to court. If you are not happy, go to court. Because he knows that the court, the chief judge was appointed by him. The chief judges are the errand boys to him. He knows that every judge in Nigeria and the people are under his command, but the youth and the people are not under his command. And the moment you approach the court, Tinubu, you have already surrendered yourself to the Tinubu, and he will use you as he like. That is why I am telling you, if this first week pass, my brother, just set your way up. Because you can't tell me that you don't plan for positive and at the same time plan for negative. That is why Nga be disappointed. Plan for a negative result like this. And the plan to match, to start your actions. Then source on that IPOB 100 boys amapotana bolu flag ndami agbaha kanchi. 10 boys amapotana onicha agbaha kanchi. You see, your people have been calling for protest. Now we don't call for the protest, they kill us. Call it at the right time and do it the way it's supposed to be. Call it at the right time and organize it the way it's supposed to be. A question of court on the Friday. Kai can drum woyi that abulu Sunday chabulu mo donyo bone dida here. Because here mother potabiana call line nenwe case here you are running speed. You are deviating. Remember you joined autopilot before. You still have that autopilot mentality. On an ababu onya echi. Mpona na ababu onya. Ana ebebulu ozu onye ozo. Odike ebuku nku. Ma mgbe bụ ozu nke onye nke gị, ọ dịghị ka ụwa niile gbakọta bịa nyelu gị aka. Ọ naghị ọ na-adị gị ka ụwa niile bịa, ọ na-aka ọ dị the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maka na Uchechi Kanu anala abịa ebe akwa na social media. Iche na no a strong woman. Mba, o bu iron heart. Ọ malụ ka eji make love. Nwaanyị mmadụ apịabela ọkụ for complete 2 years. Iche na n'ihe bu na ngada bụ okwute. Ada mebele na that side. Anya hate echiche. The children have mpa ha. Enwere ife na ebe ọpụta ome he capitalize his strike ozugbo ejibu na eji. We have thanked the legal team. The legal team has no work to do again. Onye ọbụla na-asị gị bara stage of Ezekome is this and that. That person is an idiot. And these people have done now this work of this journey, the work they discharge is 99/100. They worked perfectly well. The people who never Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Kita is Biafrans and IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I will not fail you. You are the one to fail me. Now we are failing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we are praising ourselves for our failure. I got aka. Kobalu na nwanyaka, kobalu na nwanyaka, na anyị felulu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anyị felulu ya, kobalu na nwanyaka, na anyị felulu ya, ka anyị kobalu na nwanyaka, na anyị felulu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ aka ka anyị ga-akụlọ nwanyị. Ọ mmadụ nọ ka teopotechi sim na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sim calm down. Do you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell me to put fire before I put fire? Or are you expecting by the Stephen Ejiofor to tell you that he will not do the case again? Or do you expect Ezekome to tell you that this court, the Supreme Court, a judgment was unacceptable? He is a lawyer practicing under Nigeria. It's also good in that court. But so you in Oyasu, the chief judge can decide, hang this man. Now another long way. Obluna the people, the followers of that man cannot save that man. He have done his best. He can't save the man. His own is to speak, defend, give reasons, give everything. But it's left for the judge to pass his or her judgment. That's why in our people. Now our people are the one killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I butcher Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. I put on the British. The British are doing everything humanly possible to destroy us. Why we are sleeping? Why wouldn't they destroy you? Why you cannot rise up? Why wouldn't they destroy you? British, I will double my efforts to finish you up. Because a coward don't deserve to live. Any tree that cannot bear fruit should be cut off. Because I can't be from this kind of tribe that don't know when to strike and when to apply force. Or even in an actual peace. I check Israel shine the underworld before you put that. I check Saudi Arabia bunyela flag before we need to do something. I know poku. I know Goshimbu that we are toothless bulldog. We are not ashamed. Every time Mazda Chebepo abia na etimpu kan kapia, na etimpu kan keta, na mapia shono. Then there's no action. How do you want me to sleep well? Get you check and na lalo do all self. Eh? Mo echini na mother that potassium this and that. Kai energy of
to use his competence, motion to which the court struck out, the federal court struck out 8 count many of. So, and we appeal against it. Eventually, the court said we are going back to court to find federal for him to face that many counter. So, this is summary of what happened today in court. And it's not within our prerogative to condemn Supreme Court because this is final court of the land. So, we are going back to federal high court to follow the law. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Is there any date set for that?
Yeah, no. We're expected to follow up because, of course, if we allow the federal government time to do that at their own convenience. Of course, by January ending, they are saying there. So we're going to follow up to ensure that the date is given as quick as possible between now.
In New York, by January ending, again, you know date. In other words, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-anọ dị low January ending. In other words, oluzie na January, the federal court apọtazeshi, I am fixing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case will be on the June 2024. Ayana ula chewezie di June. Mazi anolo n'ime nga. Then enwezi ike Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ezekome with Kanu Agabi, a desert petition. Let us grant him bail. I happens here the trial. As the case for bail will be heard on the August 2024. And I realize there are people are protesting. Now we have waited for 2 years and we have waited for 3 years. 6 months is nothing. It will still come. Very soon it will still come. Then we will see what they will now say. This time around, we will not accept anything. Oga, we will accept every shit if we continue to accept now. Oga, any person who put a shit this time around, we will tell the person we have had it in numerous time. We have had it and we accepted it. So if they come next year, they will use us to play the one they called football. Ball. The government. And I know that this country na me. Imagine case of making head your na Spring Court ka hapugide we load na December. Case ije na Spring Court. Onye achigo 4 years before. Da IPOB alamu n'iyi. Ndị Igbo alago n'iyi. Then in actual onye ga-abịakwu onye in a political way. Mazi Achebe be diplomatic. It wasn't anyhow. Be diplomatic. Mazi Achebe be diplomatic. Gịnị bụ diplomatic? All diplomatic. Ka Cameroon leader na ambassador leader nju chop or life imprisonment. At this juncture, and when anything in manage as a plan, this is time to prove to the world that IPOB is formidable. Ada had it formidable no. Ejilo na etinye azu n'ofe. Ejilo na egbuji oji. Ka ikushi jonu na egbuji oji. This time around, we have to reduce ourselves to where our capacity is. Obi and Atiku case from 2017 is still in court. I can ekpe. Then it seems na ideas of court. And ekpe freedom na court. That is why I am calling on IPOB leadership with all due respect, SARS and the mass, none of the leadership. This week is the right time to make a very big statement. Makagini, Oshino bindi Igbo wepo. You are on your own, no. You will chop a lot of attack and blame from our people. And they can allegation the reason then we now move out after 1 week now a January press release. That nonsense can more tolerate this time around. And I need any press release this time around. I need is now to press action. Press the buttons of actions. Maybe anything. Obune close alibo, she close one. Until Mazapota, behind on your freedom fighting. Kanda who water na or basta beloha. Kahamalu no basta gonya obona. Court case, abulo case in a jetta tapotata. Na abiasi okay hope was them on you go not or no. I know people have said a lot of bad things about me, but I love them because they don't know what I am doing on the ground to release mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they are still abusing me. But nevertheless, I take them as my children. As the governor, I am the father of everybody, and I am appealing for the federal government to revisit the case of mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that the situation in the southeast will calm down. As the people, you can see, the business is no longer moving, the insecurity is increasing. So I am appealing to the government, the Tinubu's administration, to use his veto power to look into the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to me, and I can assure you I will take care of him. Then I have Potakoria, Kagodo. There they force some people. We told you that Hope Uzodinma is not that bad. Well, for that time, you are not speaking like a man. Now you come, you know that's kind of after you now your brain is now working. All those rubbish and need this time around. Rubbish. Just nonsense come to me. All those press release doesn't mean anything to me. And when you enjoy those videos, not possible just for you people to entertain your ears. Because I know when people are speaking and when they are mean to do it. A lot of you don't like me the way I speak. But I don't owe you any apology because on a candy. That is how I speak. Eziokwu ma mụtalụ m ka eji apampa eziokwu ka o wee tọọ ọgwụ ụtọ na ntị ka m wee delu gị diplomatic ka i wee like ya m as if na like ya m igonye m nri like ya m igotelụnụ m moto nna mpa m gwa m kpọọ m si m nwoke ka ị bụ ihe ọbụla ị ga-eri make sure na ịtala afụfụ ya. That is why anaghị m ayọ anything ayọ nna ata afụ wee na-enweta ego m. I suffer to get my money. That is why I don't care who you are because I know you can't be my helper. My chi is my helper, and my chi know how to bring those that will help me. My chiama I don't need money or help from an idiot use omechi. Obuli ubu na madu ya abu yene fego before nelidu afa my yogin ine de kwananya kanda. I can never fall. I can never go down because I come nezi okeji mofo. Spring Court is telling you, you people should unite together. You people should come together. You people should make a demand. You people should make a demand for one voice. You people should have somebody that will be shaking. A home as in Nnamdi Kanu court. There is no one senator, no one governor in that court. And well, only one governor. But tomorrow now, Patrick Ifanyoba, they are there for line. Once Anambra state election now, or na channel TV, Otinyama as Nnamdi Kanu, then my senator. My senator. Where was him yesterday? Now, the reason we see that every show from any celebrity or celebrity from any comedian, yesterday, how many comedians Jenna court? How many comedians came for non-accord? How many of them not there? Manobuli Jaya go kite for her. I will the first flight. Nola Abuja. Hey, we are begging money for Indibu. Amu Clock. Okulo Ranchima Nnamdi Kanu will make campaign for P2B. Now, actually, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will make campaign for P2B. Have you heard him talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again? Manachi election ulute ko wolu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mebe election. That is why you egunu. Now all these people kweshike be hamu. All these people kweshike be hamu one after the other. People ne praise here oti nwanyi here. Onye na amumu nwanyi ola na school. Onye ka unu na eto mgbo onye unu shi na onye abuzi okulora ndi Igbo. Everybody is a good person on social media until you do something with the person off camera. A man the real person. And when I got Potabia Tinyalogi history or Harry character on social media. They don't do no free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who will set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free? Aye, or Hamadike Ndibo. The Ofanya Ndibo Nja Foza. The eyes of Ndibo is in the DSS dungeon. Ordinary Fulani, the eyes of Ndibo. Ordinary Fulani just to seize your Hamadike for complete going to 3 years. Ordinary Fulani and Ebelugu, Janta with Fulani, Jidele whole of Hamadike for confirmed 2 good years. Nacho 3. Ndiba Nolona Yayo. Ndibo bloggers Ayana Koyeri. I Nolona check international community Singabia rise ya up. All international community Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of international communities worldwide. Mad people everywhere. Anako dia kan hako. Omu abu MAP. Obu ni like rom one ni wa. Come on, wow so. Obu ni wa de wun on a web. Obu nu na mali fa mami ife. Everything is not all about calm down, calm down. Or calm down now, people we were up on IPOB in case you na malo. Obu na malo na calmness. Ne me people, men and I wallow with her. Judging wow, Kalo Hamana was Beroshi. Jiwa balong with him to kidnapping. Can you feel what people there to calm down? Calm down, how be gusina. Calm down, back a halaba wine, calm down, man. Back a hajel kakromaka. Calm down. Imalo, Abu Dunu can be Niger Delta, calm down. I sorry to Kumba Akadin do Tata. Aurun and the Niger Delta Bankiti. Will Asari Tukumbo be alive today? Will Tompolo be alive? But they did not calm down. They paid the ultimate price. Tata, we are shouting Asari is a betrayer. Did he betray his people? Oh, Kwechiri for his people are Kwechiri for him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Kwechiri for his own people. His people are one also. His people are also trouble international communities. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't need room for his people. His people are trouble outsider to come and help him. Are you people human being at all? Do you know a day you will lock your shop in the east, you lose billions of naira, thunder fire that your billion. All this nonsense can come off you don't capitalize. When they because we fail to do the needful. We are shouting, barking like a toothless dog. After 1 week, anything. Makamazi Nnamdi Kanu apart from court case, asina. Sit at home, asina. This is the right time. Ni bonine kweshiri dia kono, mandi nekwete law. Ekwete lu hanchani by fire by force. Mebo fi mwe channel life face ni ya kai na eme. Owole bandu Fulani na wa land I bandu ha. I ge memwe. Bandu ha here that is our land. The consequence nyabiaba. Only head you now, the not born Nigeria government well to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing is that once we don't act, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be released. And well, lawyer Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's no Amobelo the lawyer. Yes, actually they granted him bail, but he will be only in Abuja or Ashigino Ganos also on Abia State. Then he cannot move. He has bail. He has bail. That is why they are saying this is the opportunity for everyone to come together. Join hands together. Nyoda can malify name. Or not can you before. For that Baba me. For that sim na mama life. For that singing can occur. Mas you are not intelligent. I wonder how our people reason. You can have a reason. Can I get a phone if I need your phone?
On Monday, we're going to get a date.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Anthony, if I may ask, is it right for any matter brought before the Supreme Court to refer back to the junior court as a federal matter?
You know, the appeal, this matter is a live matter before the High Court. So, an appeal was filed against the President of High Court. Small appeal. They eventually ended the Supreme Court today. So the Supreme Court has the prerogative to even order for a trial or for hearing in the event of a civil case. The Supreme Court has the power to direct the High Court to hear the matter again.
Gonna argue that's a question. The meaning of Supreme Court. A lot of our people are stupid question. Supreme Court have the right to tell you that with their power they can even put this as a law now. Supreme Court will be the highest. Supreme Court can even tell you that, come, Oga, just 100 years imprisonment. You can't challenge the Supreme Court. In a mifanye jofo expert kobia kowalu gi kwesiri ma. Is it right? Mba, obu not the right. Obu say not the right. What will you do? Gini ki game? Yeah, question ga jwan. Anya question ozi di nacho about the right, never not the right. Everything about them is wrong. And if you want to act, you don't look for okay, cause all the Supreme Court agwagogina all the wrong for Nigeria government. EJ kidnap or mazi Nnamdi Kanu Bunatia. What have you done? Then what change? How about go get that now? Not the wrong for the High Court to revoke the bail in mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then what next? So if in Nigeria, is it right for the court to refer the case to the junior year? Yeah, to me, it's a stupid question from a stupid person. Sorry to abuse you, but don't ask that such question again. Because what have we done? I know not by if a man is Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria will hear from us. Oh God, who are you? If a mebelo mas Nnamdi Kanu. Nya to you now, if a mebelo mas Nnamdi Kanu. To you, onye nwere eye problem, if a mebele. To you, onye nwere heart problem, if a mebele. To you, somebody that is bleeding from nose, if a mebele. Okay. Onwo nye genye kisi gi the other mwa onwo gbalo nwe ma shakiri ga shakiko chaki gini ka na akpia mgbaba zonto gawalo na oge bia solo no kawazi ozo obu no nwele anything na eme kita odi ndo then onwe bia chim ka na gi bia no something then who am I doing it for konye na emeli who is the person ndị Igbo na-esusu na nonsense na agayari gini ka ị ga-eme ihe a bụ so question who will release mazi Nnamdi Kanu or court ka ị na-eche gini ka ndị bụ ndị Igbo nwa echi niile na onye ọbụla agaba ahịa Tuesday onye ọbụla emepe ebe ọbụla ichim that na ndị gị na ha ya emeke ya mafuta gas onye nzuzu then mmadụ mepe ọnụ ọchịgị America is watching, United Kingdom should come and rescue their citizen. Is mazi Nnamdi Kanu a UK citizen? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abu UK citizen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a UK citizen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is only Igbo. Is an Igbo citizen, a Biafra citizen. Because Igbo Israel oku Kanu bụ onye Igbo. Nwunye bụ onye Igbo. Ihe o ji eme bụ nationalize o toro ebe ahụ ọ bụrụ onye UK. UK knows their citizen. UK citizen cannot be in Nigeria prison for 2 days. Ọ dịrọ possible. Ka anyị kwụsị deceive onwe anyị ọsọ. Gwaba na onwe anyị nke bụ eziokwu. Ọ gịnị na-afịọ? Na-asị is it right? Mba, all not the wrong. Gịnị ka ị ga-eme? And agwa gị what will you do to release mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ka na-achọ left and right and right. Now again,
So this case, they're going back to the court because no matter what I've done, I'm still die before the High Court. So now we're going back to the High Court, State High Court to continue with the trial. So it's within the right of the law.
From Federal High Court, is there any need that are going to proceed from Federal High Court back to Court of Appeal, then back to Supreme Court where they are coming from now?
I do know that. I do not think the need will arise. But if the need arises, we are going to do that further out again.
Okay.
So, in the course of the trial, if discovered any irregularity or problem,
Everyone is
if the need arises for us to appeal against any decision of the Federal High
from
Court,
that Federal High Court.
of course, you can go to court of appeal.
From there to Supreme Court.
Sure. Thank you so much for coming. May God bless you. I wish you safe going back to education.
Thank you, sir.
oh wow. All it has nothing to do again. Oh, Lochagolia. Thank you, Barrister Fanyejo, for the alluring Lochagolo. Oh, na IPOB. If we can fight for mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let us fight for mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If we cannot fight for mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can I keep on deceiving ourselves? Can I keep on waiting until something happens to mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ihe me mazi Nnamdi Kanu egwa mo ya kwụsị ọchanja main market emepene. That action ihe eme. Enwere egwu ndị be anyị na-agụ egwu Morocco nwa mmadụ ka agwụ. Ọchị ịmana ife obi ga-emere ụmụ ma nwụọ mere m ya na ndụ nwanne m nwere ekene ka nkene n'ụwa o na mmiri na-emela onye nwụrụ anwụ bụkwanụ mma nara n'iyi o n'ọbụ onye dị ndụ ka na-emerụ n'ụwa o. Mma ahụ ị ya eme mgbe ahụ, ọgụ ahụ ị ga-anụ mgbe ahụ nụọ ya kịta, ọ pụta ka o kenee gị. Anụ ya mgbe ọ ga-anwụ. Ka anyị webata another video, o nwere another video anyị ga-watch here. Mma ọbụla ị na-emelụ onye nwụrụ anwụ bụ mma na n'iyi. Mma mee gịnị lala n'iyi. Now get this man kunufu or ihe calmness.
If in recent times you're listening to the commentaries of most Nigerians, there is now a process of judicial rascality. Because if the Supreme Court condemns all the processes, especially the rendition that brought him back to Nigeria, and you're not asking that he goes back to the court of, Federal High Court for the trial to start, I feel it's a lot of injustice. It's a lot of injustice in all forms of jurisprudence. So all I will say that we just leave it in the hands of God. At the end of
this is a well-respected Igbo man. With all due respect, sir, you are well-respected. This is Chief Dan Olas. Also, that the Supreme Court, after condemning all the evil, that they now still went ahead and do the what the federal government, the Fulani said they should do. Now, the action you take, let's leave it to God. Oh, God, calm down, come and fight for us. God, we have leave it to you. God, we have leave it to Chukwu Kikabiama. Onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Man is God to man. Man is God to man. So when we leave it to God, then uche Chukwu emewezi ebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ. Ọ bụrụ uche mmadụ. Ndị na-eje ụka ka m gwagodu unu one thing. Una mana ọ bụrụ uche Chukwu na-eme n'ụwa n'uche mmadụ. And Chineke anaghị eme uche n'uche mmadụ ka ọ na-eme. Ka nye gị example, ka m welu Bible wee nye gị example. Mgbe ndị ahụ si na ha bụ ndị Israel n'ime Bible, ị mana mgbe ha megidere ife na ha si na ha chọrọ inwe igwe, na ha chọrọzi chief priest ibụrụ ha eze, na ha chọrọ inwe igwe. Ị mana Chineke si oke ebe ọ bụ na unu chọrọ inwe igwe wee sizie ihe Samuel gị jete Saul mmanụ. That is why the first king of Israel is Saul. The first king of Israel was Saul because Israel demanded for a king. Chineke badie Chineke nọrụ n'elu anyị nidiri igwe a na-afụ anya. Ọgụ a bụ eze ndị eze anya maha eze nọ n'ịbụ eze ha mana anyị nidiri igwe a na-afụ anya. They make a demand. And Chineke n'anya fụ na kịta ka ndị a bidoro ilive ndụ ka human being ekere eke. Onye ha eze Saul abụla eze. Ndị Igbo Chukwu okike abịama anyị ekpegide gị ekpere Chukwu okike abịama is a shame of us. Ọ dịrọzire dị ize ekpere ọbụla because he can only answer your prayer when you rise up to fight and he will not answer your prayer. Chukwu anaghị aza onye na-enwelo ihe pastala ekpere. Let's leave it to God. Keta, let's take it in our own hands. The kingdom of Biafra suffered violence, and only the violent will restore Biafra. The kingdom of Biafra is suffering violence. Only the violent will restore Biafra. Do you understand it? Let's leave it in the hands of God. Onye Igbo je mepe ahịa echi. Anyị emebe ihe niile. Life goes on. Ịkpọ m na phone, Maazị ride on. Gịnị ka m na ride? What am I riding on? anyị nọrọ na-akọgheri na-ezuzu yari na-akọgheri na-ezuzu yari.
Today, how can somebody? It's difficult to make a comment because when you listen to the judgment when it started, it was clear that they accepted the illegality committed by the federal government of Nigeria in all aspects of it, and yet you went on to this, to remove the judgment of the appeal courts because of lack of jurisdiction, which they learned about the lower court. I don't think that is fairness in any consideration, but they say that they are final because it's the Supreme Court. They are also infallible because it is the final court of the land. So we'll go back to the Federal High Court and hopefully we'll probably request that a bail is granted at that level. So for me, it's a win-win affair. At least something has seriously started, and I hope that the process at the
Okay, something that is really serious have started. So for the past years, we are playing. That is how we will play in the next 3 years again. And the election will come. Then they will not tell us, let us vote Tinubu out, so that we will vote in P2B. He will be the one to release mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what years I know now? You know, I passed. And what years I passed? And what years I passed? Let us vote Tinubu out and the vote in P2B. Every Igbo man go and get your PVC. Oh, what years I get? Yere megbu anyị. Yere megbu anyị. Arịrị erigbugo m ebe mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ. The most painful and shameful thing mfugolu in this world is the way the Fulani are maltreating ndị Igbo, and ndị Igbo ekwelu ka a na-maltrate ha. Mgbe m na-eto ka na-ebe na-anụ nzogbu enyi mba enyi nzogbu enyi mba enyi nzogbu ise na-eko m na mbụ onye Igbo amadị m sef na ihe a bụ ya n'ọdụ the story na nzogbu a bụ just the akọ ha nụ from other people na enwere ihe ndị Igbo pasta and ndị Igbo dị ka nshi anyụrụ anyị. I never knew that we are this useless, to be honest. The kidnap of mazi Nnamdi Kanu have proven that we know anything I passed. I can enjoy you and all na guide oil. Again, with the video of Asari to Kubome, or shaking that now the pipeline, or showing at the oil, the pipeline and our supply in Nigeria oil pass through Ijo. Unajulomunu. The pipeline passed through Ijo land. Where is the pipeline coming from? Of course, it shows that now oil land Ijo they claim come from Alibo. But mention Igbo Hashiga and Noblon Igbo when do you not Ijo. When the time come after then oil put our go back anywhere they are seeking Imo oil. Oil of Imo was it discovered yesterday? Oil of Anambra was it discovered yesterday? For many decades. For many decades. And I'm the pipeline I got furniture. And will the glory nenye ndị na-enwere ihe ha past. Iyele megbu anyị. Hai. Ọnọkata njụ onwe m. Ihe aka anyị ga na-ayị ya. Ihe anyị na-eme ka ihe of freedom self. Ke ndị anyị na-eme ka ha. Ke ndị anyị na-ebehave ka ha. Ke ndị mere anyị fa. Why na ya ma nọ na-ezuzu when we leave the foundation anyị kwesịrị ịnọ na-akọgherizi akọgheri. Ka get up nna anyị ukwu.
Federal High Court will be, that will be expedited so that the young man can come and be useful to his society. But the only unfortunate thing is that the insecurity in Nigeria, and especially in the southeast, will be worsened off because people don't believe what is happening in this country anymore. So if the Supreme Court of Nigeria is not even looking at the implications of what is going on, Boko Haram is on, bandits are on, iPod is on. So where is the country that we're all looking forward to? May God bless this country. Thank you very much.
May God bless the country. Okay, for all this insecurity, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You release go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that will not solve the insecurity because insecurity was there before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not the reason that we have insecurity. The insecurity in the southeast, in the north, in the west, or in any part of the contraption called Nigeria has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In release go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the insecurity will be there because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested before Evans, a great kidnapper. That is the truth. And what anything who will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the baby a lot? If we cannot rise up, how will we now release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If we don't fight, how will we restore Biafra? On a time, the restoration of Biafra. Releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, restoring of Biafra is the solution to this nonsense. Why can't the prominent Igbo people call for the referendum? I'm that now. Why can't imagine a Biafran person is a Senate president and he cannot even raise the alarm of referendum, and we say we are with them? We are shouting releasing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why Tompolo is guiding pipeline? Tompolo is guiding pipeline for a Fulani. Is that not very shameful? And they are Biafrans. Now, the international community you are calling upon that Tompolo is the chief security of the pipeline or the chief gate man with Asari Tukumbo, and they are all Biafrans. They're marginalizing you. The world will see you as the most foolish person. Now, the United States government call Tinubu and say, these people say you are marginalizing them. And Tinubu will say, okay, send your delegate to go and ask them, who are the Biafrans? Then I will respond to you. Then the United States send somebody, and maybe send somebody to ask you as an IPOB, who are the Biafran? Calabar is Biafra. Port Harcourt is Biafra. Bayelsa is Biafra. River State is Biafra. Akwa Ibom is Biafra. Then Delta is Biafra. Kogi is Biafra. Anambra is Biafra. Ebonyi is Biafra. Enugu is Biafra. Abia is Biafra. Imo is Biafra. Now, after he list tell all those things, now the man go back and tell his United States, look at, they say Calabar is Biafra. They say Akwa Ibom is Biafra. They say River is Biafra. They name all this riverine area finish as Biafra. Now they now call Tinubu again, say we have investigated, these are the Biafra. Now Tinubu will now tell them that the minister of the Federal Capital Territory is a Biafran. Is Wike. Is that not something? The Senate president is a Biafra. God's will about you. How do we now marginalize them? The chief security of the pipeline that is guiding the oil and gas in the Biafra land is Tompolo. It's a Biafran. The second, the one that has the military company, is Asari Tukuba. It's from Calabar. It's a Biafra. The executive is also a Biafra. My brother, how will you now tell the world that you are being marginalized? This very movement. How will you not tell them? Now, then they will not say, if these people are Biafra, which means they are included. That is why you are saying that Igbo nation is the best option. Because there is no Ikwere man that is part of anything. There is no Igbo man that have been chosen. We know when we say Igbo people, Igbo speaking, It does not limit us to 5 states. Igbos are not 5 states. When I say it, some bingos from coastal region will come and say, Map, you are doing this. Map, you are citing it. Thunder, fire, quaggy there. Do I look like somebody that is afraid to say what I told you privately in the public? Eh? I said it, that mazi Nnamdi Kanu is making a mistake by including this non-Igbo speaking in Biafra, because Ojukwu made that mistake. That was the reason Biafra was not restored. And you think I didn't say it, that I am afraid to talk it, to say it? I see one bingo called Osino David Charles, very too rubbish name. Say Mazi said that Mazi made a mistake by. Are you hearing it from my mouth for the first time? It's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. Ụmụnna Nwezuaku. US knows that there is a saboteur, yes. But if US send people to go and ask Ijaw people, are there for Biafra, do you think that the result they will get from Ijaw land, the people that is against Biafra in Ijaw is over 90%. The people that is against Biafra in Urobo is over 90%. I can assure you that if Ndi will have 5% saboteur, 99.9 of Ijaw and the Shekiri Urobo are saboteurs, because they are the ones guiding pipeline for the Fulani. What do you expect? Is Tompolo single man walking alone? Is Asari walking alone? Who are the Asari boys? Who are the Tompolo boys? Who are Eteketon boys? Who are Wike boys? Who are Waziri boys? All of them are the Ijaws. And the worst part is that the Ijaw and Urobo and the people are in this struggle are not preaching to their people. They are only coming to tell Ndibo that they are saboteur. At times I get upset. You leave your people and you are telling Igbo people saboteur. Why your people, 99% are sabo working for Nigeria? You have not waking them up. When I preach to them, you pick an offense. You say, Mazi, I am insulting your people. Did you wake your people up before Mazi come in? Have your people waking up and I come out and they calling your people names? Your people are still playing the role of a Fulani herdsman. Your people are worshiping Fulani herdsmen. Your people are saboteur, and they have the effrontery to come and call an Igbo man a saboteur. Are you mad? Iwonyala. That is my anger with them. And some of us are putting them in a very big level, as if they only say Hana offer. When you talk, you say you are trying to bring them in thunder fire. That is why I speak the way I speak. If the Urobo people, the ones that are on social media are in this struggle, if they make their people a priority of their programs, their people will start waking up. Make my program nso Igbo, nso English, our people. But how many of them are preaching to their people? Go to their platform. I go to their platform every day. You can't see them talking to their people. Am I the one to bring their people's name? Some of them, I don't know the name of their governors. I don't even know their senator's name, because they hide it. Why wouldn't they talk about it? Bayelsa remains the worst state in Nigeria today. How many of them are talking about Bayelsa? They hide it. Then the potassium, we are fighting for Biafra. Thunder fire that Biafra. We degrade ourselves. The Fulanis are playing us as a football. Is because we did not do what we're supposed to do. IPOB leadership, this message is for you people. Tell the coastal regions media warrior in this very movement to focus on their people, so that their people will know that the people speaking to them are their own people, so that their people will not see it as a tribalism, because their people are not seeing me as somebody who is tribalism in nature. Tell them that 95% of their broadcasts should be directed to their people who are still claiming one Nigeria. That is the only when I will know that yes, they are media warrior. Now I see them as nothing but just people that are benefiting from IPOB. I see them as people that come for gain. How many of them are preaching to their people? How many? The only thing you can hear is some of them will come out to come and tell me, Mazi Achebe, I will analyze your video. Thunder fire your mouth. Do I look are they your standard? We are telling you that your people are worse than Boko Haram. You are still talking about being tribalism. Your people are Fulanis in Biafra land. You are telling me about Mazi. You don't be diplomatic. Yeah, tribalism. Have you your people wake up now? Talk to them. Have you seen me say that Enugu is not doing anything about Biafra restoration, or Imo is not doing anything, or Anambra is not doing anything, or Abia is not doing anything, or Ebonyi is not doing anything? You see everywhere they are fighting. That's why we were able to know who is a Sabo and who is not a Sabo. But when everybody is a Sabo, you will think that all of them are. That is why all of them are one. You can't identify. Or when you see someone that is not a Sabo, before you know. When everything is fake, you can't have original. And they will come and be talking to the one that have waken up. That thing is an insult to every Igbo man. No media warrior, apart from AP and that balance the media, can tell you people this truth. The rest will be not tamu. They will talk it in the back. They will not be able to say it because they are not men enough. That is why when you say an Igbo man speak, you will know this is original Igbo man. I am original Igbo man. Anywhere I talk, you don't need anyone to ask who is this. You will know this is an Igbo man. Oh, Igbo na-ekwu. Igbo don't beg for people to come and help them. Go and wake your people up, also. You don't wake your people, you come here to talk. Are you mad? You onyala. Do you want to tell me that if the Niger Delta have waken up, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will spend 1 year in the prison? Do you want to tell me that if the sit at home that is going on in the eastern part took place in the south, in the Biafra coastal region, all this while, do you want to tell me that Mazi will still be in prison? Do you want to tell me, okay, they are good to live in peace, our people are good to live in pieces? The leadership should do something about this, so because when it will escalate, may they not talk say and not talk amo. Some of you will be foolish enough to come and tell me, do you know how many of their people in the ESN? Oga, now the same how many of their people that are in IPOB, that's the same how many in the ESN. Somebody who don't believe in you will join your ESN. I want you to go and anyone that is in this movement that is from that riverine area, go and check all their brokers. You can't hear anything about their people. At times I will be thinking, is their people the one pushing the struggle forward? Why can't they talk about their people? Okay, their people is a saint. Hope Uzodimma is evil. Oh, now hope Uzodimma come and massacre Obi Igbo na. Now hope Uzodimma. Now hope Uzodimma come Obi Igbo. Who are you talking? And our people are foolish. I get them faith to Akala. Or see that Ndi Igbo the foolish. I concur with that one. Or see that once you shower praise to Igbo man, you shower their praise, shower them. they will abandon their brothers and sisters and they will follow you. Oh, man, this broadcast, I think 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I listened to her. Then this is struggle for how our people are doing that thing. Any idiot who see from coastal region, they will be showering the person without telling the person the truth to go and wake your people up. The same fate, Ogala. Now the same Ndi Igbo rented house for her. That they rent house for me, then buy me all the gadgets because I was deceiving them. To deceive them, they don't have brain. This time around, I told me, man, I join the ones that are from Urobo in this very movement. How are we are worshiping them as if they are relevant? That is why they will have the effrontery to mention MAP mouth name in their smelling mouth, and somebody will be there and clap that somebody now go share somebody with her family. That name map, you know, fear them. Fear let you mention them. Some of you get luck. When men we are men, they not born you well to call that name anyhow. Belegile, Tinyegianaka, Imam Managanol on the same frequency. This IPOB now, that is now this IPOB, the insult to receive go now this movement, they receive Behomia in anywhere in my life. And now Papa Monketa. Instead of tell people the truth, we are pampering rubbish. Think I am those times. I tell people the truth. That is how we pampered Wasofia. Pamper her, pamper her, pamper her. We pamper Wasofia until Wasofia become one big idiot and he unleashed her foolishness on mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife. Those that make Wasofia to gain that famous, all of them run. I was the only person that bring Wasofia and the Nelly Ofebu and the Sima and all this riverine, all this Niger Delta bingos, non-IPOB. I took it upon myself to fight these people. I dismantled them. I made them to be dumbfounded. I shut their mouth single-handedly. How many media warriors do that? How many? That's why today, Mother Potassium Mazi, you are crossing boundary to Lubabuanya. The fight I have, the risk I have taken for this struggle as a media warrior. No media warrior will take that risk. Only Mazi Achebepo confronted the wounded civilian with the Bini Bingos. Only me. So some more. How many media warriors do that? Yet we are still seeing the people we bring to make this thing. The result we got, we are still repeating the same mistake. They made the same mistake. They repeating the same mistake. Actually, if they rise up again against Ndi Igbo, we will not listen. Because we don't know when to draw red line. Mazi, the line is open. You can call in because I will soon end the broadcast. The line is open. I wonder if what I am saying is like, I dare any coastal region person to call on this program. One thing they have contributed. No single thing. The coastal region towards this Biafra restoration is 0 over 100. That is how I rate them. Very fucking people. And the big bad in Susu. Echini phone but promote to no sense. Eshim na muna again on a year there. 9 on a full struggle. Some of them Bundi will put them in their house. Why wouldn't they be misbehaving? Sleep finish Abatos Bosbo. And I think I am with them in that kind of nonsense. Worship women. Once we see women like this, because you don't have wife, because you don't have girlfriend. You have not slept with a woman before. That is why you will see people, you just they misbehave. You lose all your brain. A lot of Ndi won't know why in Kwatuha. Because they don't have self-control. in on a struggle, I'm when Kenyigi, now one in a blongy. That you are heading to your death. In on a movement that has to do with life and death. In a different one, I'm with Kenyagi. How will you go far? How will you last? I'm on a Kenyagi. You land to be one. There is fucking people. Now, knock it up. The Katibiaju one set him up. Onyagama buon capiano. Onyagama buon capia. Muka. The number is on the screen if you have something to say. Even the coastal region, I expect them to call on to tell me, Ma, say I am lying. I chip you. I chip you. The home has in Nnamdi Kanu on a DSS dungeon. Our people are comfortable. We have the first caller here.
Hello, Mazi.
Welcome to the program. Your name?
Yeah, Mazi. Always work. Yeah, like well, you know what you are saying. You know, even if we are with you, you are saying, just telling them you are just saying the truth. You know, what there's nothing to hide. What they are anabolo. This thing is very straightforward. Now, Senate President of Nigeria today, Senate President, the third man is from Costa Rica. Well, why our people from Costa Rica will not confront Abio, tell him to they should enact this referendum law in the National Assembly. But you cannot hear them speak any of the governor. None of their, I don't even like you said. I don't even know the names of their governor apart from Wike. I don't even know the names of their governor. I don't even know the name of it. But our own governors are their name. They're up, and all of them are in this thing. All of the political, all of them are in. As our governor are doing to us. That's how their own governor is doing to them. But down, they will not focus on our own government. They will not even talk about their own people. When that every day, I don't call him on phone. Why? I don't hear you speak about weekend. I don't hear you speak about the legal. You say he said he's saying that Hope is killing our people with a bag. I don't tell him that a bag that Hope is using to kill our people. I said the is the one that supplying the killers there. Have you talked about all such as in your program? If Hope is killing our people with a bag, who is not a bag? Because a bag is another weapons. But now you are there. You are a leader in this struggle. How do you coordinate your people? No way. So that's why I don't know. This thing is like they are not full. They are not out for the thing. They're just doing sideways, side something. They are just doing it partial. They are not full in the struggle. Costa Rica are not fully because who are the leaders there? Who is their representative? Even in the US, if you watch the US now, all those people that are in the US, they are from Costa Rica. All the other one again. All those people that are in the US, they are from Costa Rica. So how can you know how why you believe you people always be support? Why?
If I talk, some female cook will say I am tribalism.
If it's okay now, who are the main people? Who are the main representatives of Sokosa in this our struggle today? Who are the main people represented? As in who their leaders in this struggle? Who are them? Who are them?
Nobody. They are one Nigeria.
Who is the main person that? Because if we to go forward, we're supposed to provide. We're supposed to have hardcore representative from there, champion from that side. We don't have this in that place. We don't have a serious minded people there that represent and speak. So somebody can speak and they will listen to it. Like today, I used to watch if Mazi doesn't speak, even people will listen to him. Our interland will listen. Who will speak in Riverland? Who will listen to the person? And who is that in our struggle that will speak and the Coastal will listen to the person? Who?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been going to court. At least this man you are seeing here, Chief Dan Olas, is an Igbo man. He is not an IPOB member, but he went there. We have seen Ikengi Imo Ugochinyere, a House of Representative member. We have seen him several times. We have seen some senators undermine that some of them, but we have speaking out. How many persons from the Niger Delta have come out to speak?
Wait now. There's everything. There's saboteurs. Yes, in Igbo land, in the land, we have saboteurs too. Some politicians who are saboteurs, who are guess what are doing. And what you said now, who are the people? Is where you found the relevant people in saboteur, like the people that listed the name, those people that bring money to bribe the judge now. Okay, names there.
Okay.
But now when you now listed as you listed the name of people now that come to us in solidarity with our leader, you usually never that come there, notable that come there to present as into in solidarity with our leader. But where will we see that participate in those participate?
Exactly.
In this US issue now, you see that it's a before you see them. You see them as they are lined up with everyone. From that side, they now line up with the you see, in some area, this is not good. It's not good, and almost say it so that thing can be done. If they want to, I see. I hear the other one. They call Magnus. That one talking out of sense. Every time talking out of sense. That guy have voice. And if somebody like that join, somebody like that join, yeah, because that one can speak. That man can speak. They will listen to him. When he's like that. Like people like Chinas, like us, we have like Chinas hold them, probably like I saw about them. People from Costa Rica have that caliber. But no way. They will write. They not join a pipeline guiding security wash in your own land. You are guiding security pipeline for outside. And they will find that not in Nigeria, foreigners. Controlling us, telling us what to do in our land. It's really unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. This is not even outside. This is entirely just people that is from nowhere. Waiting confined of concerning how what relate flow with land? How do we relate with land? How? And when and this is where we ask Costa Rican people, where are you from? Are you an Igbo man? He said no. You're not, I ask, okay, who are you? Who are you? Niger Delta. What is Niger Delta? Who created Niger Delta? Go on. This one just did that created. So this one now tell you who you are. The one that you are seeing here. Now tell you who you are. You are Niger Delta. You are Niger Delta. Niger Delta. What is the meaning of Niger Delta? The Niger Delta you have been. And the planet that divide you, that make you to not accept who you are. So now, I tell you that they are not. Now, friend that is a foreigner are good. As in, they are now one family with the outside. Foreigner, they are actually one family. Without even with the they are actually not. But you, that is from East, you say you are not an income. You are not a person. You are very well. You that is have the same blood running in your vein. The type who you are, that foreigner unite and have one name. You that have the same blood. This is just common sense. Common sense. Somebody that is not even not from Africa. These people from South Africa. Now in the United tell you that them and the people are one.
Okay.
But it's not even from Nigeria. They even now people that they are even they and the middle to the extent to the middle, but they are one. They are one family. They are one. But you, that is the same problem. You are not one. It's not stupidness. That is stupidity. People use your brain. And why do they do this? They do this because they know that if you come to bed, if you come together, if you join together, they can challenge you. But if they divide like this, so that easy, they can easily. The other day, you see, Clark talking about none of anyone from nobody from Niger Delta have any oil in Niger Delta. Oil that's in the island. Nobody, no son of Niger Delta have oil well. You know that the oil that is in our land is owned by people from the north, people from the west, people from the east. And you know the problem. You are saying this. You know the problem. Why the reason why they have that oil? Because they know that you don't have voice, because they make you not to have, because they divide you to make you small. So now if you want to talk, they will just push you up with you. But when you are united, you are in group, they know that when you speak open, even we are not even only supposed to be with South with we're supposed to even join with Europa and answer South. You see, as they always answer North. It's supposed to be South against North. Not really. We're supposed to even be answering South against North. But now these people, all of them are answering North. Even from the middle belt that is not even concerned them, all of them are not. They want to make a statement, we're not. Now you want to make a statement there, we start South. You see, just stick out now, just keep it. We're supposed to even go to the organization table. If these people are not there, these people are not useless people. They're supposed to that organization table is supposed to be abolish Pandef, form one elder forum. Then lead even to now unite with the Afenfere, become one. Then we become South, because when British amalgamate this thing, what they amalgamate is two protectorates, South and the North. That is what they amalgamate together. Now these people are pretending they are not. They now own South. They come and divide us pieces. Now South there, and we usually sleep helping to answering we are not from. And what is the meaning of Igbo? People that say that not from Igbo. What is do you explain what is the meaning of Igbo? Igbo meaning the meaning Igbo. The meaning of Igbo. That is Igbo means the exchange people. So when you say you are not an Igbo, you are a new generation. You are not. It means that you don't even belong. You are not original people. The Igbo means original people. So when you are saying that you are not an Igbo, you are saying that you don't belong to you are not You are not original. You are not from there. You are just newly people. You are not original, the ancient people. You are not among the ancient people. That's what when you say you're not from, you are not an Igbo. That's what you mean. That means that when you say you're not an Igbo, you are not an Igbo. It means that you are telling you are now explaining you are just a new generation. You know, you don't have to sound good. Igbo means the original people of this earth, the origin of humanity on earth. None of you don't know. The beginning of humanity on earth. The second of the ancient. The beginner. So when you say you are not Igbo, it means you are not among the beginner of the world. You are among the owners of the world. The people that own the world. So kind of that you wish you understand. So let me just talk about this play, this joke. Then there is the Supreme Court. It's a joke now. It's a joke because why I say it's a joke is when you watch what happened there. See, in that court, see those security. When you see the movement of security, you will know that these people know that our leader will release. So it's already a planned deal. But DSS know what the judge will say. This is already set before that day. Everybody, that's why they put the secret that way. Because assuming that our leader can go, they will not before that secret like that. Why they put this secret? Because they know what they think about. People will not talk about their way. They are sure that they are thinking back.
Mazi. Sorry to interrupt you. Not only the Fulani on Nigeria government know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. Kanu family knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. That is why they hired Agabi, a Nigerian agent. I will not attack him, but for them to hire that lawyer when the case is already at the final hearing. I know some people never think. So they know that this case, they will start from beginning. So they go and they bring this agent, all those things. But at this point, Adilism after what the lawyers do, and I will not go against any lawyer this time around.
No. Wait. I'm just saying what happened there. When you listen to Agabi interview, you will know clearly that this man is not for us. You see what he said? This is that Supreme Court have said. So nothing else. That's what that's only he said. The Supreme Court have said, and it's final. You know, he doesn't show even that what the Supreme Court said. You don't even feel that is not is the pain of what the Supreme Court judge. He said Supreme Court has said, and that is how you don't have anything to do than to do what the Supreme Court said. You just like nothing happened. Listen to his interview. Has been arrested. We will now go back to square one. Look at it. Saying it without if he's right, he will say that he will explain the judgment of the Supreme Court, but he will stop that this judgment is not right. At least you condemn that judgment. But now he said, Supreme Court have said, and that's final. We don't have anything to do. We are going back to the high court. This is Yoruba people. This is the most useless people on earth. What they are, you see this Yoruba. You know the problem we have. You know the problem they have with us. The problem they have with us is their hope in their life is in that way. They feel that if we break up that wood, or it will not reach them. That's all it's problem for you. You see, all Yoruba is against us because of the story. Because they believe that if we break up, because of the story, that's all that you see like that. In this problem, they can never support us because of that story they see. And Yoruba people can be one that making Yoruba to become one thing. If they raise up us to raise up for them, but no, they want to be together because of the story that you see in our life.
Mazi, another question I want to ask you: does him Does it mean that the Igbos cannot come out to demand for the release of their son? Kerop go the IPOB apart. Now, nke abụghị ihe ndị IPOB, ndị Igbo n'onwe ha, because afugom na.
Listen now, in that issue, that is now, the Igbo, you see, the problem is the Sabotua, you see. These people are after their, you know, I hope you know the list of people that already the list of people that contributed money. The governor. All those
people who are after of all those names for releasing it on social media, I am against it.
Madam, no, let me tell you now. You know, our people get one problem. People always believe in those government, always believe in those people. But these people are actually agents of planning. But our people don't know this. Our people always wait for them, always looking for them to take instruction from them, from the government, or from the. They don't know that these people is actually among our oppressors. Because they don't care. What they know is about their pocket. They don't care about our warfare. You know, when say that they are elected to put the they are elected to put the constitution of Nigeria, not even to serve his people. Not for his people. Now it's to hold the constitution of Nigeria. That's what was said. They are not elected there because of people. It's because of the Nigerian constitution. So, and all these people that you see now, they have handlers, you know, who give them instruction that you must do this, you must do this. They must then respond. Don't make sure that this man is not released, because they make them go on. Now, if you know that you are an Igbo, and you know that you want to contest the election, and you want to fly they spot you. If you know that you are not, you can't be man enough to reject whatever they tell you to do. You better know, don't be gone, because this very money that they contributed to that, mazi, we're supposed to make that land hot for them. All those people, all those people. By now, we're not supposed to make that land hot for them one by one. Like what you said before, I hear what you said before that tomorrow our people will open shop. You see, if to say Igbo people, Igbo people get problem. If you say we're moving in one direction, there's no market to open tomorrow. All everybody must stand up in solidarity with our leaders. But we will not accept that very judgment. And tomorrow, no market. We are not accepting that judgment. How can somebody with so many years now is to the Supreme Court? He has done that case back. For what? Now Nigeria is trying to tell us. Supreme Court is trying to tell us that now you can actually. They were saying that there's no in the Nigerian question. There's nowhere. There's nowhere it's found in Nigerian question that somebody because of one action somebody will not stand trial of what offense that is committed. There's nowhere it's in Nigerian question. But they're supposed to tell us where it's found in Nigerian question that a crime, that illegalities is where they're supposed to let us where it's written in Nigerian Constitution to uphold illegalities. Tell us where it is in Nigerian Constitution that God will uphold illegalities. That's somebody wrongly, criminally, this is criminal act. But committed this is criminal act. You kidnap somebody, and now God now doesn't find it. This is court upholding illegalities before the war. Something that is illegal in the court that is legal practitioner. But now you put it, you know, he said it with your mouth that this is illegal. This is illegality. And now you put it. Why will you put in illegalities? This kind of thing is just like joke, you know. It's joke before the war. People will see what kind of people what will say what kind of people is this?
Mazi, please round up now. After going round up the program.
That's why they always say that black people are lower than Adam. That's why of your people, this what they see us, they are seeing us as lower brain. That's why our brain is not up to their own. And it's true. Because this is unthinkable. This is unthinkable. That that this can action that you allow federal government to actually benefit from their wrong. It's not even only that kidnapping, that they went to the house to assassinate him. And you said it again also. And you know how many people that killed there. And all this thing, what you said is not awesome. Oh God. If somebody go and kidnap, it's clear against the rule of law. And now you want to give judgment on that for what? Why can you allow the federal government to benefit from that? Because of that kidnapping, there's nothing about that was supposed to stand there. You see that very court judgment. That is the actual. That is the judgment of that. This case. What these people now do is they like you said, they do what Flames ask them to do. They without even thinking of where they want to be the consequence. Just say it.
There will be no consequences if we cannot rise up. And
no. They're doing it, believing that there will be no consequence. Now they believe that.
But our people are demonstrating. Our people are trying to prove them right that there will be no consequences, because if there will be consequence, the moment that case hold on Friday, the consequence will start Saturday. Yesterday and today, how can we go the reaction of the people I pass a wrong judgment to? The reaction came to go, how can I go? Yes, the people did not accept that judgment. But what happened? I got told you, if look at Bukobi ne prophesied the long way in Lagos, na koyeri, or what the whole church in on Igbo mepe. Every Igbo man eat Monday lang yesterday, Monday kpọnwụ ha ga out Monday gala onwe ha bịa palọ kịta mụ na gị na-ekwu okwu Ghana club na the whole Anambra state everywhere na boom onye ọbụla na enjoy your life, my brother. Nothing happened. Nothing will happen.
Wait. You know church. I the church they are aware that bishop and the bishop they are one contribute money. In the Pentecostal church. I don't know in this some name of bishops there. Bishops, they people that contribute to this mess. Some bishops involved there. They are there. It's all in the opposite place.
Mazi, ndị anụ afọ ha nọ dị ha gwọrọ anwụ. That's why that area, another man got that area, man. Another man got that area is no go area for negent mass. Can what coach them no be? If IPOB don't have the capacity to confront those that are blocking the release of Nnamdi Kanu, that means only I pastor or the ordinary common men can hear their capacity on. My brother, the bishop, the a country or a nation. So people now fight for a nation. Emily taking charge of 10 people, 20 people. And I'm not taking care of them. Then how will we now take care of the entire North Mahabia for us? How will we? That is the question I ask myself, people. I ask myself, if we cannot take care of 10%, how can we now confront the entire? That area, Muana hating on our own IPOB leadership don't know what they will do about that one. Let them continue writing press release. More for that, all those names as just constituting nuisance on social media. You don't tell me those names. Allow them to carry their plans on. Okay, by writing their names on social media, what change? Does that stop them? You only inform them to be prepared. You only tell them to that you have to add more protection to yourself. Manabuni release that name. You keep it to yourself. Whatever you want to do. Mbehalf of Azeria, Hagana wonder. But you know, make noise. I'm with the case of their opposition.
One more thing to look again. Like last time, Shishinas already released some road. Also, some people should avoid passing some road in this during Christmas. The oldest road is no go area. Maybe the zoo that their security is there. Want to stall people somewhere. Why can't they use the ESM How can we avoid our road because of
that's one on social media. Man, you pass our people with information for them to be aware. Yes. Man, this is a struggle I know here. Way a lot of things, and that's why you see some certain actions need discourage men. Now this is a struggle because unless some certain actions I could take unannounced. Those people are making those people are malu yes now nego change go now that's why obu need check my
no last issue so for that now this another case so it can be business as usual so
okwekulekwe na emeleme ka nkụ ihe mụ I believe
no
ya ka ngwa gị okwekulekwe na emeleme ka nkụ I know I am aware of that my brother okwe na-ekwu na emeleme ka nkụ
oh no just kind of because I'm already their objective target the plan don't know so no we just talk even our people anybody that know what he can do so these people will not be in our country as in stealing from our people every day people even people will be passing that place always you don't know what to do what you want to second point there they do something there people do something and they're okay that's that capacity you know I don't take the
Biafra land. We got 1 kilometer. We got 1 kilometer. What a checking point. Now Biafra land. Then, and we program mention that we need to be in charge of our land. Bob and I in charge of our land. The man at Biafra, but okay for now. We are not in charge of our land.
When you deal with 1 or 2 second point, what was believed now?
Onye bule buge Kanu. Onye bule buge Kaduna. Onye bule bulu Sokoto. Onye bule bulu Yedia. E bulu gawa Yedia. Eba ma bia visit onya.
Come on, arrest people taking them for what to listen. People that know send people that moving around.
Round to go up na mo achagi round up. Round up.
To react in that
round up mass.
Have option to react. Anybody that have option to react. Even 4 years and years and their own. In our own various capacity, individual people have to do something. If you don't, anything you can do, you do. Because you can't continue this way. That's what
Ndewo nwa Chineke daalụ rinne. Daalụ. Ndewo. Onye bule bulu gawa ugwu Hausa. Onye bule bu gawa Kano, gawa Kaduna, gawa Katsina. Onye ahụ a ga-atụrụ anyị na Katsina ka mmịa na mpịa ga-eji na-ebute eri. Onye mere arrest ndị be ha na-ebute eri ka ndị be ha ga-eji bịa na-afịa. I anaghị ajụ onwe anyị. Enwere some certain things na-ebe mfụ na social media just nefele anya ike just share the thing anaghị adị m because all those things enwere a lot of things na-ekwesịrị ịbata na social media like name of the people na block and ekwugo m it's a very shameful thing for IPOB and the ndị Igbo ịpụta bịa na-achị Emeka Ọfọ don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. He is bribing and etinye na Emeka Ọfọ plaza emepe na main market. Etinye na Emeka Ọfọ business anaga then a block mmadụ then mmadụ abịa na-akọlụ m dị akọsi m gụpụta ya ka our people nụ mụọ ma gụpụtakwa such thing mụọ iji ọnụ m vomit abomination n'ọnụ ya insult na Emeka Ọfọ na block our people maka na okpo security aga help us adị ma na block our people okpo security aga okpo security nkwụnyeche ndụ ha n'isi mba ha ndụ ha da aṅụ kpo security after 80 years ọchịcha lituo onye ọda gọvanọ pụta na anyị chefuo hope ụzọ dị mma kọwa maka the gọvanọ na m ga-akwụsịkwa ịkọ maka all those nonsense m ga-akwụsị ịkọ all this na anyị na-akọ because o nwere ka na-ekwute okwu nna ya nwe odo taa enwedo achịchago na very soon I cover iwe anyanwụ aka na-ekwute okwu Odo na Obioza ngo enwe ka na-ekwute okwu wuli wuli kwilikwili Obianọ enwe ka na-ekwute okezi ikpeazụ what of Joseph Kalu enwe ka na-ekwute okwu Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi nwe ike na-anamigo enwede na-ekwute okwu again what of Dave Umahi enwede na-ekwute okwu ya ihe anyị nọzi na bụ Peter Mba Nwifuru Hope Uzodimma after 8 years a change ihe there now I dey serious I malụ mgbe I dey serious yeah I na-eme ihe there our people just na-aṅụ n'efu for now I kwesịrị change hand change everything change to everybody change ihe there aligbo ye nwe ọkụ ya nwụrụ ọkụ ya turn ya to Somalia ya turn to Somalia then people amarụ yes na-ekwesịghị ibinye ọtọ for now our people amabeghị danger anyị nọ ya because anyị ka ji soft glove many ndị Igbo amabeghị danger nnọnụ our people don't know what is ahead of them because anyị achọbeghị ime ha ka ahụmata na-ekwe ihe ha na-abi face anyị ka na-achọ peace ka anyị chọwanụ peace na ọkwa peace and development egbe anyị chọtachara ya wee bịa zọwa freedom there this time around all na anyị ready fight for freedom we fight for freedom as a freedom fighters ya ọ na anyị ka na-akọ creating awareness mụ anọrọsikwa n'ihe there onwere onye na-abịa preachilo Biafra nwanna enwere na-amalụ maka Biafra ihe onye ọbụla nọ na bụ what can we do to restore Biafra then tell us what we can do to restore Biafra let us start doing it nke ọbụla fail I change a plan ka na-eme nka ka na-enwe plan na back into every of our plan ka anyị kwụsị depend to lawyers and the legal team for nonsense ihe anyị ma na aka anyị ka anyị ga-eji mee ọ bụrụ na na-ebe na-depend na these lawyers our people anala aṅụ okwenedi nke a bụ na our people na-aṅụ depend kwa on lawyers our people na-aṅụ anyị na-ebe akwa the word ọ na-aka the word ji na-eneta anya as foolish people na ndị ala mad people everywhere onye Israel ya bịa n'ọlụgụ ọgụ n'ala Igbo onye Canada ya bịa n'ọlụgụ ọgụ ị na-eche US Senate to raise the alarm of Igbo person in the US Senate House maka na your Senate ahụ elect ya na America your House of Representative bụ onye ọcha ọ bụ na ọ bụla anyị nwe ji aka anyị tinye ha there then we have to do something for them to run and resign ha nwere ebe ha si bịa nwee families and friends ọ nọ ọnọdụ ya na ebe mmadụ pụtachim na family of Chukwuka Ofegbu is an IPOB member Thunder Fire ihe dị na na-akọ ya na many people na-akọ ndị anyị na-akọ ka na our people self ihe a na-agbakachi m arụ atanzi na-akọzi ka ya si na mmadụ dị nọzi na mmiri nchaba anya na-eshizi nkakwụ chere butuo na onwelo butuo ọya ga-asị anyị very soon Maazị Achebe butuo ibutugokwa ebutugo m ebutuwo m ibutugokwa ebutugo omini mbutu akenekwa m onye ọbụla m ga-abịa round ya up here wee na-ekenekwa the leadership of IPOB DOS si ha ka ha malụ all eyes are on them every eyes on the leadership of IPOB and ọ dịkwa mma unu a ya erikwa otitie ọ dịkwa njọ ọkwa unu a ka anyị ga-eblame ka uche unu dịkwa ahụ ọkwa eziokwu ka nna gị unu ife ọma mee tata bụkwa unu a ga-ebulu ukpe ekene ife ọjọọ mekwa tata bụ unu a ga-ebulukwa ụkpa blame m ga-apụkwala onwe m because abụlọ m member of DOS and unu a ka anyị na-enegara anya unu failuo tata all of us have failed and akpụrụ m n'akwa mkpụrụ unu ka unu uche unu dịkwa ya mụ amatụkwulu na asị m ga-abụ the last person ịbịa here bịa na-atụ asị ọ dị mma tata na-etu unu dike tata ọkwa ihe dị a unu ga-amakwa that na ihe netinu mee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu o nwerekwa ndị ọzọ ndị Biafrans mana abụghị unu ọkụ unu a ka anyị ga-ejide because the leadership was handed over to you people and we expect a lot from you people because we have we believe on you people so much. And ọ dịkwanụ mma anyị enye unu ekpe ekene, ọ dịkwanụ njọ m ga-esokwa na ndị ga-atụ unu ụta maka ka unu ghara isi na m agwala unu agwa. So unu malụ everything ekwesịrị ime, mekwanụ ya n'oge o. Mekwanụ ya n'oge o. Ọ gụchakwa ka ọra m n'ọnụ. Ekene m unu niile. Nwaada Karagold, ekene m gị, kene nwoke kene nwaanyị, wee sị ndị Igbo, ọ bụ na ịhụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'anya, let us go and release him. Ọ bụ na anyị afụghị ya n'anya, let us abandon him the way we have abandoned him for the 2 years, now got 3 years. We must stop pretending that we love Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. The action Ndị Igbo and Biafrans entirely take will determine the love and the demand of the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Not ESN. ESN know their rules. Oblolu ESN to free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of Biafrans. Okunu wata. O metụta onye ukwu metụta onye nta onye ọbụla ebinye ọtọ. I greet you all. God bless you all. Ndewo.